Hi, I'm Joe Polizzi, and this is the Content Inc. podcast. 5 minutes every Monday for content creators who desire to be content entrepreneurs. Last week, I went to the AJR concert with my oldest and their friends at Rocket Mortgage Arena in Cleveland, Ohio. If you're not familiar with AJR, the band consists of three brothers who've been pretty much a band since birth. They started recording in their garage and are now selling out large arenas. The music is indie pop/pop with consistent messages of leaning into yourself, your individuality, and basically to heck with everyone else. It was one of the best concerts I've ever been to, which is also saying a lot since I went to the Dave Matthews Band concert just a few days before that. One of the openers for AJR was mxmtoon, a young woman with a beautiful voice, emotional lyrics, and incredible ukulele play. She's just 23 years old, and she was so excited to be on stage performing for an audience of over 10,000 people. And she said this many times. Apparently, it was her first arena tour. There was a point during one of her songs that the crowd simultaneously, and without being prompted, started waving their smartphones in the air back and forth, and you could see how this impacted mxmtoon. She was near tears while she was singing, trying to keep her composure. It was special to see that, a performer watching a milestone happen and their reaction. Now, long story short, she was fantastic. I have no doubt she'll make it big time. In the car on the way home, the kids were playing her music, and I noticed how many of her songs were collaborations. So, of course, I had to look this up. Since 2017, she's partnered with at least 10 other artists, including acts like Boy with Uke, Peachy, and she even reached out to Carly Rae Jepsen of Call Me Maybe fame for a collaboration. It seemed, at least from what I can see, mxmtoon saw a bump in popularity after each one of these collaborations. Now you might say, well, that's music, that's different. That's not like my kind of content creation. But I would say, if you want to grow an audience like mxmtoon, who, by the way, has 1 million subscribers on YouTube alone, you'll do exactly what she is doing. And I'm not talking about being a guest on podcasts, although that's a nice strategy. I'm talking about partnering with other content entrepreneurs on research projects or books or YouTube series or a webinar series or guest-written articles, true collaboration with another creator. At CEX this year, I had the opportunity to talk to a number of budding content entrepreneurs. Many were unfortunately struggling. Most were doing it entirely on their own newsletter, their own podcast, their own YouTube channels. We tend to want to create alone, which often works, but more often doesn't. I talked to many of these creators about possible collaborations where you can not only be discovered by a whole new audience, but create something different and meaningful with another person. I can tell you, you can draw a straight line from my success to my co-authored books with Newt Barrett, Get Content, Get Customers, or Robert Rose, Managing Content Marketing or Killing Marketing, or research reports with Ann Hanley and Brian Clark, or podcasts with Robert Rose and Darren Smith. And that was then. Today, it seems like it's almost a required element to success as a content entrepreneur. So my advice, start with one, a book collaboration, a webinar, a research project. Then do another one, and another, and another. And before long, you'll hit every one of your goals as a content entrepreneur. Good luck.